Hello everyone, welcome back to the Dragonfly Tarot. We're here today with another pick a deck reading or pick a card reading. Today we're going to center on, is this connection all in your head? I know that a lot of you guys have had a lot of downtime lately. Maybe you're working from home or you're off of school and taking all of your classes at home, or whatever your situation is. I hope that you are all well, but of course that lends itself to having a lot of time to get into your head, right? So having said that, I wanted to take a subscriber's suggestion, which is this connection you have with your person all in your head, or is there something really there? Or, you know, what's the deal with it? What's happening? All right, so we're just going to take a quick minute and sage all the cards, clear the energy, get everything situated so that the messages come through as they're supposed to. Just take a quick minute to do that. I always do it, but don't always do it on camera. So I want you guys to know that I'm truly, truly getting this in the right space energetically, okay? So now that that's done, I want you guys to take a moment, focus on the 3 decks. We have the Ostara Tarot for deck 1, we have Secrets of the Tarot, deck 2, and we have the Rider-Waite Tarot for deck 3. So pause the video if you need to, concentrate on which deck resonates most with you, and we'll see you when it's your reading. Hi to everyone who picked deck 1, this is your reading. Today we're going to talk about, is this connection all in your head? Are you just imagining this? Or, you know, like, is your person like on the same page with you? All right. Perhaps this is for a brand new relationship. Perhaps this is for somebody that you barely know or are barely talking to. Perhaps this is a long-term relationship and you just don't know, like, where does it stand? Like, I don't know, should I move forward or should I just kind of cut my losses and go? All right, we all have those, ambiguous moments in relationships. Sometimes it's just not all straightforward, you guys, right? So let's get the current state of things. We have the 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, we have the Page of Wands. Oh, a lot of fire energy, guys. And we have the King of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So, so quite a bit of fire energy here. I'm going to tell you right off the bat a little bit with the Wands cards. Some of you might be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. It could be you or your person. It could just be that's what's in your chart. A little bit of Earth as well. So also Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so your person is feeling super protective of what they have. So they are keeping things really close to the vest and not really being all that forthcoming about their feelings for you. I feel like they do want to move this relationship forward. At least that's what it looks like right now. We'll pull a lot more cards. But I feel like they do want to move this relationship forward. It's just a matter of, I feel like they've been hurt. They've really been burned before. And I feel like they're not in the position right now where they're willing to, where they can trust completely. You know, like you're coming in and you're like, I'm the one that's going to be able to fix this for you. I'm the one that's going to be able to show you that not all people are the same and that I won't hurt you and this and that. You want to be that for this person. And maybe there's an age difference too. Like maybe your person's a little bit younger or you're a little bit younger than them. They're not turning away from you though. They're watching you come in and they're being very open to the relationship. Okay, they're open to this. It's just they keep things super, super close. And I don't feel like they fully grasp your feelings. I feel like they're not like understanding just how much you want to be there for them and how much you want to move this forward. Okay, so 8 of Wands as well. And we have the King of Swords. Okay, so yeah, this person's definitely been hurt in relationships before. So have you, everybody has, but this person's been like cut deep. And it's possible that it had to do with, you know, a divorce situation where they were just taken to the cleaners. So yeah, like I feel like this person's just like really holding back for that reason, and not that they don't necessarily want to. Yeah, I feel like, is this connection all in your head? No, it's not all in your head, but it's not actually spelled out either, right? Does that make sense? It's not like it's an established, like, commitment filled relationship. Okay, your person wants that. Again, with the fire energy, maybe a touch of air energy here, but I think your person wants that. It's just, it's not like, I feel like you're further along than they are in this relationship. So maybe a little bit of it is in your head. Maybe like I feel like you're sensing and you're pulling out a lot of scenarios, possibilities in the scenarios and things that they're not really, they're not there. They're not doing that just yet. You know, but I feel like with this 8 of Wands, I feel like things will probably move one way or the other quicker rather than taking its time. Okay, so just be a little bit more patient. I feel like, you know, a lot of times with the Wands energy, we want to just like go, 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 go. And it's like fiery, it's hot, it's passionate. It can be dramatic and, you know, even risky. But the Swords are telling you to like calm the hell down and just be very, and the Pentacles as well. Pentacles indicate grounding. All right, like your person's trying to like bring you back down to earth and say, all right, let's just talk about this. And I feel like with this King of Swords, there's a chance that you could drive that person away if you don't listen to what it is that they're trying to tell you that is on their mind. Okay, so don't be so like, don't try to be the mother figure to them or as nurturing as you want to be. They know you're there for them, and if they want you, they'll come get you. Okay, so just give it a little bit of time and let things play out and take their course. All right, so let's get your person, what your person is thinking of this connection, if anything. Okay, let's get their energy and see what's going on with them. Okay, we have the 2 of Pentacles. The Emperor. All right. The Empress. Yes, look at this. This is very positive. And we have the Fool. Okay, so this is like super positive, guys. Your person definitely wants this with you. Okay. You have the Emperor and the Empress here. Okay, they mirror each other. The Emperor and the Empress are each the divine masculine and the divine feminine. They are the culmination of all the male and the female court cards in the tarot, okay? So the Empress is, you know, all about creativity and rebirth and new life and balance and stability. And the Emperor is all about, you know, conquering things and making things happen. I feel like your person really wants this with you. They want to move forward with you. This is what they want, okay? How they get there is still a little bit of a mystery, but they are really, you know, they really love this relationship and, you know, the dynamic between you two. I don't sense there's too much of a conflict. With the two of Pentacles, you know, that indicates like a choice, but it also indicates balance. So I feel like, you know, once they can find this balance in between what their heart and their mind both want, and they can blend it all together, I feel like they want this Emperor-Empress relationship with you, okay? So just, you know, this is what your person wants. Your person definitely sees this happening, but your person needs you to be patient. They need you to really just let them take the lead and just sit back and learn everything that they want as they give it to you, okay? Now, for some of you, a very, very small portion of you, the Empress can indicate pregnancy, okay? So if you don't have children together, and you're not pregnant, you know, and you don't want to be, maybe be a little careful, okay? But for the most part, I think because I feel like this relationship is on the newer side, or at least the rebirth of it, hence the Empress is on the newer side, like the resurgence in this relationship. Because of that, I feel like this Empress just signals, like, you know, just his opinion of you. He really looks at you as his world and his, you know, ultimate partner. I say his, but there's no gender in tarot, so just go with it. Again, guys, these are general readings, and so you need to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It's not going to resonate with everybody because of all the energy and the timeless nature of these readings. Okay, so your person definitely wants this relationship. It is absolutely not in your head, okay? And you guys, I feel like, are having a really good time getting to know each other, but it's definitely not all in your head. I just also feel like this person is holding back a little bit of their emotions for you, so that's where the conflict and the confusion comes in a little bit. Okay, so let's get where your head's at in this relationship. What do you want, and where do I see this going here? Okay, we have the Five of Wands, we have the Four of Wands. Oh, a lot of fire energy, dudes. Oh, a lot of fire energy. We have the Two of Swords, and we have the Tower. Okay, so a lot of you guys have been contemplating giving this person an ultimatum. All right, it's up to you if you want to do that. I'm not saying that you should or shouldn't, but a lot of you guys are in the space of wanting to do that with your person, because, like, with this Tower, you feel like, okay, something's got to give. All right, usually the Tower indicates that something has happened already, like it has occurred, sudden change, a downfall, or a revelation. And it's possible that you learned something about yourself or this person that caused you, like, a moment of pause. With the Five of Wands, I feel like there's a little bit of conflict, and it's on the opposite ends of where the Tower is as well. So I feel like, you know, maybe your person, maybe you learned something about your person that you're just not sure, and that's why you're here. Maybe that's what has you questioning this whole thing to begin with. Maybe you weren't the only one in their life, and you knew that, you found that out, and now you're like, well, wait, did I just imagine, like, what about me? I feel like that's kind of in your head, and you're sort of at this crossroads with the Two of Swords, like, which direction do I take? Okay, do I just, you know, pick one road, or what do I do? And you're slowly closing yourself off more and more, and I feel like that's why you want to give this ultimatum. All right, that's kind of where your headspace is at right now with this relationship. But you know, again, that's up to you if you want to do that. We are all in charge of our own destiny. I don't get the sense that your person will receive that very well. They do think very, very highly of you. So, you know, if you want to move forward in this relationship despite what it is that has come to light for you, absolutely do it, okay? Because this person does have genuine feelings for you. All right, so if that's what you want to do, then move forward. If it's not something you can get past, then don't. And I don't get the sense that it's like a major thing. I feel like it's just like maybe they told you that they don't want a relationship, but I think they do. Okay, I think that more and more I think that that's it. Maybe initially they were like, nope, I'm not in this for a relationship, not really looking. And so you're feeling like pretty conflicted about that. Like, where do I go? You know, like, okay, one hand you're saying you don't want a relationship, on the other hand, you're behaving this way. So which is it? You know, I feel like that's where you're at. And that's where the confusion is. But no, the answer to your question is this relationship is absolutely not all in your head. It's very real relationship, and these feelings that your person has for you are very real as well, okay? It's just going to take a little bit of hard work to get to the point where you guys are in that stable bonded relationship, okay? If that's what you want, I feel like, you know, you can run with it. All right, because this is definitely not all in your head. I think they're more in your head than you are. But I feel like, you know, they're just not communicating with you exactly what you want to do, what they want to do rather. And it's left you feeling at this crossroads in the relationship. You're not sure which direction to take. So having said that, knowing that this connection is not all in your head, and that it's not something that your person doesn't want, then make a decision. Tell yourself, ask yourself, do I really want this? Is this something that I can actually do? Can we pull this off? All right, so let's just get a couple of oracle cards, all right, to get your messages here, okay? These are the messages from Spirit, from the oracle. All right, we have the Penguin, authentic. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. Okay. And then for your person, we have the Hawk, the messenger. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. Okay, so remember I said that your person was holding back. Holding back not only their feelings for you, but also holding back telling you their feelings for you. So this is a message to your person to not do that anymore. Let this happen. You have a bright future. Give yourself the greater vision that you need. Listen to what Spirit is telling you. Listen to your guides. Listen to the messages. Follow the signs. They're always there, guys. Okay? You ask your angels for signs about what to do. They will always tell you. Just open your eyes to that. All right? And for you, with the Penguin, you know, like, confide in your friends. Ask them what they think. Ask them what they think. You know, just don't go necessarily taking their advice, because everybody's going to have a different opinion. But, you know, embrace who you are and just understand that if this doesn't work out, it's okay. Love your uniqueness. You're full of surprises. You know, like, your person sees you as someone they can be with. They love that uniqueness in you. That conflict could be that you guys are just super, super different. And that's good. That's okay. None of us is the same. None of us should be. We're all ourselves, and we all have unique qualities that make us who we are and that are valuable, worthwhile, and valid. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. All right? So your feelings for this person and their feelings for you are valid. They are real. Okay? So you just have to make the decision as to whether or not you want to go with them, and let nature take its course. Okay? So I hope this resonated with you guys. I hope that it helped you and brought you some information and peace. If it did, please leave me a comment below. Would love to hear how it resonated with you. Like and subscribe and share and hit the bell icon so that you get notified every single time I post a new video. Okay, guys, it's been great being with you tonight. Have a great day. Bye. Hi, Group 2. This is your reading. So if you chose the second deck, the second pile, this reading is for you. Let's find out if this connection is all in your head. Is it something you're just thinking about? Like, what's the deal with this connection? Did you imagine things? You know, is your person playing some games with you? Or is this for real? Are they being serious? Are they being sincere? What's going on? All right, so let's take a look at the situation first. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Wands. Okay. We have the Five of Cups. This is super promising. And we have the Fool. Okay, so this is definitely not in your head, guys. This is a real thing. And in the last relationship, the last reading, the Fool was the last card in the deck when I got the other person's point of view. So I really like the Fool card. It's like spontaneity, faith in the relationship, like, you know, believing that it can go somewhere and that it has something, you know, somewhere to go. And since this is also really, really super new, because the Fool usually comes out when it's a beginning of a relationship. And with this Eight of Wands, I sense that it's like really happening quickly. Things are moving forward really, really quickly. You're not just imagining this. This is actually happening, guys. And the Knight of Pentacles, you know, this person is coming for you, dude. He is, and he or she, I say he just because it's easier. Again, gender does not come out in tarot. It doesn't matter. So I sense, like, you know, maybe somebody about 25-ish years old. Maybe you guys are just like young adults, and there might be a little bit of an age difference with this Fool card and the Knight of Pentacles. There might be, you know, a little bit, but not significant. At least it's not significant for you guys. But no, this is definitely a really solid beginning to this relationship with the Five of Cups. With the Five of Cups, though, that's the thing about the Five of Cups. It reminds you that there is something here, okay? Like you may have, I feel like this is pulling in some old energy for you guys. One or both of you could have been recently really, really hurt. And the Five of Cups, while it usually indicates change and conflict with the fives, it also indicates that all is not lost. If you just look around you, there's plenty to pick up the pieces and go with, okay? These cups are still here. Some of them are still upright and full, all right? So, or we assume that they're full. So there's definitely something, you know, like all is not lost with this, with you. You put aside your past hurt, and then you can have this brand new beginning that you've been looking for. All right, so let's just get, I'm gonna put these aside. These were super positive. I don't feel the need to clarify those right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at how you're viewing this connection, this relationship, and, you know, maybe what you want out of it. All right, sorry, we have Judgment, the Sun. It's a happy card. Oh, so positive. The Four of Cups. We have the Two of Swords. All right, so you guys are deciding, you know, like you've made this decision already. I feel like this, you know, you were closed off, but I feel like, you know, you feel the need to just kind of rip that Band-Aid off and get back on the horse of having a new relationship, and this person really makes you want to do that, okay? Just keep reassessing the situation. Just keep your eyes open a little bit, because, you know, not everybody shows all their cards in the beginning of their relationship. That's fine. There's not even time to do that. That's what happens when you get to know someone and spend a long time in a long-term relationship. You know, like nobody knows everybody in the first 3 or 6 months of a relationship. Sometimes not even the first year or two of a relationship. You know, it takes time. So just, you know, keep reassessing the situation and just keep your thoughts really grounded, okay? But the Four of Cups, I feel like, you know, there's going to be that stability. Then that offer is coming to you, and you want to extend that offer to them as well. You know, that offer of that relationship, and I feel like you will, but I feel like, you know, like you just have to kind of let things go with the flow. The Sun card is really a happy card. It's so nice to see that, because it comes in readings where there's a lot of vitality, a lot of assurance. I think you guys were coming here looking for a lot of assurance, and I feel like you're getting it with the Sun card. Yeah, this is a real thing. This is a real relationship, and it really will be. Okay, so don't be too, you know, don't overthink it, I guess I could say. Don't overthink it. But with the Judgment, you know, you do need to find some, you know, balance in that decision. The Judgment also mirrors the Two of Swords here at the very end. So, like I said, keep assessing the situation. Keep an eye open or so, and just kind of don't lose yourself in this. I mean, as far as the timing of when this relationship will really grow legs, I don't see a timing available, but you know, the Judgment's a fire sign, and it's in Pluto. So, like, you know, some of you might be a Leo or an Aries or a Sagittarius. Some of you also, and I see that also with Wands cards, but I really feel like, you know, that one or both of you are one of those signs. But I feel like, you know, there's a pending decision that you have to make, and maybe they've made you this offer and you're just kind of deciding for it, whether or not you want to go for it, okay? But I really feel like, you know, you want to reciprocate that to them, and I feel like it's okay to do that. All right, let's just get a couple clarifications. The Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Three of Cups. All right, so the Three of Cups indicates that the decision has already been made, okay? So, and you're celebrating it, like, you know, this joyous, happy union. The decision's been made. You can move forward and start your lives together. The Nine of Pentacles is that peace of mind that comes with that, okay? That contentment, you know, that stability in home life and family, and, you know, you want that. You want to move. You want to grow a family with this person. That you feel as though like they are exactly what you've been looking for, and I feel like, you know that. I feel like they're showing you that. We'll see when I pull their cards, but I feel like they've already shown you that, which is what got you to this point, because I feel like some of you guys may have had some conflict and some hurt in your life in the past. So, like I said, with that, you know, with the Two of Swords, it made you kind of question things and take that step back. So don't worry about that too much. all right? Yeah, I really feel as though this is a very good beginning to this relationship. Okay, so let's move these aside. I'm going to see what your person's thinking, what your person's idea about this relationship is. All right. So we have here the Seven of Swords. Ooh, the Ten of Swords. Knight of Swords, a lot of air energy, guys, dude. And the Four of Swords. So guys, I would be super, super surprised if your person wasn't a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. I would be dumbfounded if that were not the case, or they have it in their charts. Doesn't have to be, like I said, I would just be super surprised if they were not. So the Seven of Swords, you know, they have these plans to bring forward this relationship, okay? They're gathering all of their ducks in a row, and they really hope, it's a wish card, okay guys? They really wish that this relationship could be what they want it to be, because they sense that you feel the same way, okay? The Ten of Swords, this indicates just similar, like the other one in the deck, in the pile before, in your pile, you know, with the Four of Cups rather. The Ten of Swords indicates pain. Like, this is a pain card. They have really been through it. I sense that, you know, they haven't had an easy time with relationships, and that's what's been holding them back a little bit. That would make anybody hold back. But it's also the ending of that situation, okay? So it's, you know, the Ten of Swords is like a painful ending of a situation. But because this Knight of Swords is here, and this person and the Seven of Swords, and they're just coming in, I really feel like they're going to be coming to you with this message that how they feel, what they want, and that they will. And again, I get the sense that they're about, you know, maybe in their mid-20s or so. But I feel like, you know, they're going to be coming forward with this message for you that you want to hear, one way or another. I can't necessarily say that they won't first back away. All right, so maybe they'll take a step back before they take that step forward. With the Four of Swords, that tells me that, you know, they might want to take a little bit of a break. They might need a little bit of a break to kind of get their head on straight, get together, and figure out how to move forward past this pain with you. So don't be surprised if they take that step back and they don't come rushing in right away like you want them to. They know what you want, okay? Your cards, they were clear. They know what you want, but they're going to be coming forward with a message so that any doubts you have about the realness of this connection will be removed. I don't sense that that they will be. I don't sense that they're going to be giving you a bad, you know, outcome to this relationship. I don't sense that they want to just say, hey, girl, you know, look, I'm not really into you as you are into me. What was that movie? He's just not that into you? Yeah, I don't sense that they're going to say that to you. I feel like they've been hurt, truly been hurt, but I also feel like they do want this with you. All right, we have here the Three of Swords, Knight of Cups, and Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so the Three of Swords just kind of solidifies what the Ten of Swords is telling me. And again, with the air energy, what this Ten of Swords is telling me about the pain, the Three of Swords is like heartbreak. Like, they've been through it, all right? They've really been damaged by a relationship or relationships in the past. However, they want to be, like this Knight of Cups comes in with this Knight of Swords to clarify that. They really want to be that person for you. They want to tell you how they feel about you, all right? The Cups energy deals with emotions and feelings. Again, with the 25 years. The Knights, when so many Knights have come out in this reading, and that indicates to me like someone in their mid-20s, maybe one or both of you. Doesn't have to be, though. Just could be like where you're at mentally. I'm about 13 mentally, that's for sure. But anyway, the Knight of Cups is, they want to come to you with this offering of a relationship or feelings or love, okay? And this Ace of Pentacles is the divine wish being granted, okay? They want to come to you after this period of discernment for them. They want to come to you and they want to build that firm foundation with you. They want to offer you what to give you what they have to offer, okay? And they're going to be coming forward with that message for you, okay? So let's go forward with an oracle message for you. What does your person, what do your spirit guides want you to know about your person, or just advice as to what to do next with your person? Dog, friend. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am protector and friend. So the foundation of any good relationship, guys, is a friendship. You have to like the person before you love them. And you have to like the one you love on a continuous basis. You have to choose that. Our dogs choose to be with us every single day. They love us unconditionally, okay? So whatever it is this person has in their past, let them know that it's okay to be vulnerable with you, and that it's okay. You will be there for them no matter what. You'll be loyal. You'll be their friend. You'll be on their side. They need to hear that from you guys, okay? All right, and their card is the Wolf, the Pathfinder. Look at that. How similar is that? You guys are so on the same page here. Okay, so release your past and start a new journey. You're a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. So they're thinking like, I've been through all of that crap. How am I ever going to get the love that I want in my life? And that's kind of left you questioning this. That's why, because they've been giving these like mixed signals, like they want it, they don't, they want it, they don't. They do want it. They just have to release it. They just have to let it happen, and they will. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. You have a love that endures. Okay, guys, so no, this connection is definitely not all in your head whatsoever. They will be coming towards you with that message of love and wanting that relationship, and it's going to be up to you guys as this pair of canines to move forward, move ahead, and conquer this relationship, okay? So having said that, this is great. This is awesome, guys. So it's not all in your head. It's okay and safe to move forward. Be patient with your person, and they will come to you like you want them to, okay? I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please let me know how in the comments below. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, please, and hitting that bell icon so that you are made aware of every time I post a new video. All right, guys, hope this resonated. Take care. Bye. Hi, group 3. If you picked deck number 3, this is your reading. We are going to find out, is this connection all in your mind, all in your head? Did you make it up? Is it real? Is it not? Where do you stand? What's going to happen? A lot of times, you know, when you first meet someone, or even if you've been in a long-term relationship, sometimes they put out this vibe like that they're not feeling it, or they're not feeling it anymore. So, you know, sometimes that leaves us with these questions like, what? Did I just think that, like, God, you know, maybe they're hot and cold towards you, all right? So maybe that's what brought you here. So let's just find out, all right? All right, so we have the Chariot, the Four of Pentacles, Page of Wands. This is the current state of the relationship, guys, like where things stand between you two, and the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so maybe some Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or maybe some of you guys are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or your person, or that's where you have it in, you know, in your charts, okay? So I sense that this relationship, or connection rather, started out really fast, all right? Like, so it just sort of, like, it moved forward with a lot of intensity in the beginning, all right? You know, you were just ready to make this offer to them, and they were, you know, willing to accept it. You know, both the page is the messenger of the group, and the ace is like the beginning. It indicates like a new beginning. All right, so I sense that this is a brand new connection, or relatively new, or maybe a connection that you've revisited after a very long time. So yeah, I sense that like when things started to pick up speed, things are starting to pick up speed, and when they did, it happened like super, super hard, or super, super fast rather. With the Chariot, it indicates like overcoming something that's been really hard, really difficult, and victory over that situation. All right, you know, this regal looking person, this man, probably a young guy, on this throne, and he's just like surveying the kingdom like, yes, I have conquered this. I have This is mine, so to speak. And so there's that feeling of that sense that it's actually, you know, in its beginning stages with the Chariot, and it happened really quickly, and with the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So the current state of the connection is that it's still growing legs, it's still happening. There might be a little bit of uncertainty on one or both of your parts, okay? But the Pentacles is telling me that one or both of you really wants that stable relationship. You really want that, you know, to begin the foundation of this, and you want to make that offer to that person. They want to make it to you, one or the other, okay? Somebody wants to make an offer. And the Page of Wands is telling me that, like, this is the start of the journey. This is the beginning of, you know, putting the work in, and they're assessing whether or not, one or both of you is assessing whether or not it will be worth all the work. With the Four of Pentacles, yeah, of course it will. You know, stability, being grounded, balanced, okay? 2 on the bottom, 1 in the middle, and 1 on the top, okay? There's a lot of balance in this card, a lot of stability. And that, with the Pentacles, it deals with home and family life. So I feel like, you know, this, one or both of you wants this relationship to be solid, and it's early. So hang on, okay? All right, because if we don't take our time and we don't move the relationship or do what we're supposed to do in the relationship in terms of giving it its space to breathe in the beginning, we have our Tower moments, okay? So we have that. Let's look at else. But the Sun is also there, okay? All right, so the Tower is like one of the cards of the tarot that indicates a shakeup, a moment or moments where somebody was just knocked off their feet. You know, I feel like this was your person. I feel like, you know, they weren't expecting this to happen with the connection. But I'm also getting, and there's also a message coming through that maybe they knocked you out of the Tower. Maybe they kind of presented themselves in a way that was a little bit not who they were, okay? But we also have the Sun card here, which is extremely happy. It's extremely optimistic. We have, you know, this bright and sunny day, this person with the sunflowers, looks like a little young child with the sunflowers, and it enlightenment. So whatever they did to you, you know about it. But it also, you know, it's also a very hopeful card. So, you know, that indicates to me that whatever happened in this relationship, it doesn't have to end it. It doesn't have to be like a deal breaker, okay? So beginning stages of the relationship, some things are being found out that you're not sure if you can live with, or vice versa. And so, you know, we shall see. I think maybe this person is not as, maybe they're not as into you as you are into them, and that happened with group 2 as well. But let's just pull a few more cards and see where your person's head is and where yours is. We'll do yours first, okay? Let's just see where you are, what you want, what you're thinking now. And why are you questioning this connection in the first place? Why are you questioning the validity of this connection in the first place? Knight of Wands. Death. Six of Cups. And the Nine of Wands. Okay. Alright, so a lot of fire energy here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We might have some, a little bit of water, maybe, or at least probably just in the chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. Yeah, so alright. I don't usually do timing in tarot, but I feel like something happened in this relationship that this Death card is tied to that Tower card we got in the initial spread. I would say sometime in the fall, so maybe October, November time frame, something happened. It doesn't have to be. This is a general reading, guys, but this is the energy that's coming through for someone or multiple people, okay? So sometime around the fall, this is sort of like, maybe you guys met in the summertime or, you know, late summer, and, you know, you found out maybe that they were courting other people, or that they just weren't as into you as you thought, or they just haven't been committal about the relationship, or maybe they rejected you at first, and that was the Tower moment. Death indicates an ending, but it can also indicate a new beginning, okay? So in this card here, we've got a couple of different dynamics happening. We've got the knight on the horse, and it's a skeleton, all right, and he's riding in. Death is coming in, but Death is not racing in. Death is sort of walking in quietly, all right? We've got this little child who is offering flowers to Death, okay? Children don't know death. Children, you know, somebody young doesn't understand when it's time to end something or what endings mean. And we've got, you know, this person here who is surrendering to death, and we have this person here who is turning away from death, doesn't want to see it, doesn't want to, whatever happened, you know, to cause that Tower moment, this person doesn't want to see it. Sorry if that was out of frame, I just realized that. And then we have this Pope-like figure, this authority figure who is accepting, who is welcoming death with open arms and accepting, welcoming the beginning, not only the ending of a cycle, but the beginning of a new one. And the Knight of Wands tells me that there could be a new beginning to this relationship, a new passion being brought into this relationship, possibly towards you, okay? But this is what you want towards your person. You are going towards them. You want to move away from that Tower moment. You want that to be dead and gone. All right, you want to just bury it. You're willing to look past it and move forward. And with the Knight of Wands, that's what you want to do. You want the stability of the Six of Cups, that relationship, that celebratory factor. You want all of your cups to be full, and you want to be able to give your cup, your emotions, to that one person, but you also want them to be accepting of it, and they are with the Six of Wands, or the Six of Cups rather. With the Eight of Wands, this is going to happen pretty quickly. Eight of Wands is a really fast-moving card, so the next phase of this relationship is going to happen really quickly. This is what you want. You want to move forward. You want to just cut to the chase and have it all, you know, lay all your cards out on the table and have it all be, and have it all move forward. All right, you're ready. You are ready. You are absolutely ready. For you, this is a very real connection. Okay, let's just get a couple more cards here. We have the Five of Cups. And we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so again with the Cups energy, more water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, the Five of Cups tells me that you have been hurt by that Tower moment and by that death moment. You've been hurt by it, but all is not lost, okay? You may have experienced the pain and the rejection or the pain of something in your past that has kept this relationship from moving forward. But all is not lost. You just need to turn around and see the duality of these two cups here that offer hope in the realm of emotions and feelings and love. And, you know, you don't have to turn your back on it because it's still there. It's going to be there no matter whether you see it or not, okay? With the Queen of Cups, I see you conquering that the challenges of moving forward in this relationship, okay? I sense that you are also very in touch with how you feel. The Queen of Cups is very much in charge of her emotions. She's controlled. She is calculated. She knows what she wants, and she goes after it. And I sense that, you know, you are here holding that cup, but it's been offered to you, okay? So you want that. You want that offer of love in this relationship. And I sense that that will be happening, and it will be happening rather quickly. All right, so I do sense that that's what you want for the relationship. Now let's just see what your person, where their head's at and what they want in this relationship, okay? So far I sense that there's some challenges, and there's been some moments that could have, you know, caused this connection to peter out or just completely not take hold at all. But I sense that, you know, you definitely want to move past that, and you want to communicate that to your person. All right, Queen of Wands. This is your person, guys. Queen of Wands. All right, we have Strength. More fire sign, Leo. Well, Strength is Leo, but it could also be Aries or Sagittarius. We have Two of Pentacles. From the bottom, we have the Devil. All right, so maybe some of you are Capricorns or have Capricorns in your chart. Okay. Excuse me, guys. I've been talking a lot. All right, so this Queen has a lot of passion and energy, but they can also have quite a bit of a temper, and they can be a little bit of a drama queen. Okay, so maybe your person is taking things, maybe your person is taking things themselves maybe a little bit too seriously. All right, and they really need to have the courage to want to overcome this. I do sense that they will. By overcome, I mean, you know, get over that hump of starting the relationship and whatever caused those obstacles and that tower moment in the beginning. Whatever was found out about them, they want to move forward to it, but they need to summon the strength to be able to own up to it is not what I'm saying, but sort of like acknowledge their own, have accountability, I guess I could say. Have accountability, and just really be that source of strength for you. So we have a little bit of duality here with the Two of Pentacles, all right? The person holding the Two of Pentacles looks like a young man, and he's juggling these pentacles in an infinity symbol, which if you see here is also above this person in the Strength card, all right? So that tells me that there is a foundational element to them, to this connection within them, okay? Twos could also indicate a choice, which direction to go. They want to know if they're trying to decide right now, are they, with this Devil card, are they actually, oh, you know what? Maybe they don't feel good enough for you. I think that that's it too. I think since that Tower moment and with that death of that illusion you had of them, maybe they don't feel good enough for you, and they really need to move forward, and they're kind of at this crossroads like, oh, maybe I should just walk away because I'm not good enough for her or for him. If you see with the Devil here, they really could feel really hopeless. I mean, these two people chained to this Devil, they're chained to the box, they're not chained to the Devil, and they're rather loosely tied, and they don't look altogether unhappy. Do you know what I mean? Like, they don't look like they don't want to be there. This, to me, represents Adam and Eve, that choice between good and evil. Do I try to make this work despite my mistakes, despite my, feeling like I'm not good enough for them? There's that choice that they're making, and here's that choice again. Like, they want to offer you that stability, but can they? Do they really have it? They don't sense that they're good enough for you. They know that you're the Queen of Wands. They know that, you're the one that's going to get this done, and that you're the one that they want to be with, but they don't think that you're good enough for them, or I don't think that they think they're good enough for anybody. I don't think it really has anything to do with you. Okay, let's pull a little bit more. Ten of Wands. The Seven of Swords, okay. And the Star. All right, I really like this because with the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Swords, I sense that you know, they're burdened. They're feeling burdened by whatever it is that they either did to you or that you found out about them. They're really burdened by that, and they will overcome that. I mean, like they're coming to a point where they want to show all their cards to you, and they've done the work. They've put the work in to overcome the burden and the struggle. All right, and the 10 is the completion card, so they're at the end of that. They're nearing the end of that process for them, okay? And the 7 of Swords, you know, they feel really guilty about what they did, or not about what they did per se, about what you found out, about their past maybe, or about, you know, maybe they just sort of, maybe like you called them out, like, maybe you called them out and said, hey, you're sending me mixed signals here, buddy. Like, what's the deal? And I feel like maybe that was the Tower moment, and that's why they don't feel good enough for you. But with the 7 of Swords, they're tired of running away from who they are and what they want. So, you know, this person is running, but he's also looking back. And again, with those 2s, you know, that duality of the 2s, they're looking back on what you're showing them and what you're offering them, and they really have a lot of hope. So the Star card is one of my favorite cards of the tarot. It indicates hope and possibility and renewal, and you know, everything that you really hope that they feel is culminated in this Star card. Okay, it's you want them to have the same hope for this relationship that you do. You want them to have that strength. You want them to have the strength to hope, if that makes sense. All right? You inspire them. You know, that they really are inspired by your strength and by your tenacity and by your compassion. They sense that you are very compassionate towards them and you want to be there for them. They know that. Okay? You know, that sudden release of the Tower is, I think, only, you know, the Star is only possible because of that sudden release in the Tower. If that hadn't happened, I don't feel as though there would be as much hope for this, because you've got to shake things down to its core sometimes before you can build it back up again, right? All right? So have a little bit, again, like with group 2, I got the same message. Have a little bit more patience with your person, but just have faith and just understand that they do want this and that there is hope for this relationship. All right, this connection isn't all in your head, and it's not where it needs to be by any means. Okay, I feel like you guys either are just getting started in the relationship, or you're in the middle of a long-term relationship that had something occur that shook it down to nothing, and then this is where you're at. It's like a should I stay or should I go? And that the 7 of Swords is telling me that too. Should I stay? Should I go? What do I do? But your person's putting in the work and they're willing to. So that's a good sign. All right. So just again, just communicate. Absolutely communicate. Don't hold back what you want because they really don't feel good enough for you. Give them that hope. Be that guiding star that they need. Okay. All right, so let's get into some oracle cards that will give you your message. What can you take away from all this? What's the summary of all this that you can take away and feel comforted by? All right, personal choice. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace those qualities. All right? So for you, it's telling you what do you choose? This is all up to you. Do you want this connection or not? It's really in your hands. You know, what animal is your person and what strengths are they known for? What can they offer you? Why did you want this person in the beginning and to start with or at all? Like, what about this connection attracts you in the first place? Is this right for you? It's your personal choice. All right? Now for your person, so vague, guys, sorry. Elk, nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Again, with the Ten of Wands, conquering those challenges, overcoming those burdens and those struggles. Powerful forces guide you. Celebrate your accomplishments. You've accomplished it, right? Don't run away from it. And don't bury your head in the sand about your faults, okay? Not you, I'm talking to your person specifically. And you know, as long as your person has that accountability, with that strength, that accountability, they can celebrate their accomplishments with humility. Be humble, guys, all right? Don't think that it's beyond you to not make a mistake, all right? Or to not be 100% genuine in the beginning of a connection or in the beginning of a relationship. Have that nobility, okay? Your person sees you as the Queen of Wands, that person that can make this happen, all right? That nobility, queen, you know, it's there for them, okay? So just give it time. There's hope for the connection. It's definitely real, but it's your personal choice as to whether or not you move forward with it, okay? Well, guys, I hope this resonated with you, and if it did, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you wouldn't mind, just hit the bell icon so that every time I upload a video, you get a little notification. So that's really cool. You'll know when I do that. And I guess we'll see you in the next one. All right, guys. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.